The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Italy against France.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker. Easily one of the fastest.
Terrific header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Batistuta. Chance, surely! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Goes for the shot! Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the pass is intercepted. It's a promising position. Carvajal hoisted it. Big header! Goal! France! And France are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Italy can try it again now. It's their second corner of the game. Livakovic claims comfortably. France are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's managed to get free. Serginho's cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Tries to pass it through. Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Italy are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Van Dijk. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it's Batistuta. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Costa Curta clears it away. Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looking to play him in. Serginho receives it in a good position here.
1 minute at a time.
No way through. It's a lovely, neat pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Security
Any strong
staff
opinions on the first half?
Please report
France
to the
really
staff
have
room
looked
immediately.
very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
France, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
That's a little off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. France are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Messi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Substitution in progress.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Serginho's cross, it's a mighty effort! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Half an hour gone in the second half. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Serginho going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Serginho. Threads one in. Serginho tries making a foray down. He's got tall! Just cruising! They are cruising! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 81 minutes.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Green line, up to the stop sign, up to the rewind.